What's up, boyos? Welcome to another one of these things, where we talk about movies and rom-coms specifically. Today we thought it'd be fun to talk about. We're gonna talk about Christmas movies. What movies are we talking about, Cassie?
I think you told me already. They were Last Christmas and Happiest Season. Okay, let's start with Last Christmas because that was the first one we watched.
Yeah.
It was awful. That's all I got. It was awful.
What?
Jesus, where'd you come from?
Well, what are you looking at?
Might be a falcon.
Oh, damn it.
I think you just pooed in your eye.
Yeah, I think so.
Last Christmas is a movie starring Emilia Clarke and others.
And others. Yeah, that's a good way to explain it. And it's essentially, I think that the writer heard the song Last Christmas. And they just wanted to make a movie about it.
Last Christmas by Wham.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. And no, it's not Wham that they have playing through the whole movie.
It's the singer of Wham.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
What's his name?
George
Michael. Not the guy from Arrested Development.
Oh.
It's not Arrested Development.
George Michael Bluth is a cool guy. His dad is a powerful executive working for this man. The girls like him just fine. Young and old, it doesn't matter. In the dark.
That's why you had me do that?
George Michael had never been more embarrassed.
Emilia Clarke was great.
Interestingly, I don't know
Yes.
if you knew this.
Okay.
So we watched this movie on a whim.
Yeah, I missed. We should preface it. We didn't see the whole beginning of the movie.
I went back and watched it.
Oh, I did not.
Because I take my job here seriously.
I do not.
She does not. But fun, because it was just on TV and we just happened to flick through it. And we're like, hey, we should talk about this movie. Because the thing about the movie is it has like an interesting concept in theory.
It has potential.
It has potential, but it doesn't meet that potential at all. But the interesting thing is, I don't know if you knew this. The director of the movie, do you know who directed the movie?
No.
Paul Feig.
Oh, really?
Yeah, Paul Feig.
Oh, I like him.
The guy who did
Ghostbusters. That's how I know it. the new one.
And here we go! I guess she's not bending her knees enough, right?
She's doing a marvelous impression of a deflating balloon. We just gotta let her ride it out until she's out of juice.
He's corkscrewing me.
Happy, I'll make some adjustments.
It's like fighting a gator.
He did Bridesmaids.
Yeah, that too.
Yeah, and he made this movie. This movie is like really stupid.
Like Ghostbusters.
Like
It's got potential, but it just didn't quite make it.
Well, Ghostbusters met its potential in the 80s. This movie never met its potential. So this movie is about Emilia Clarke. The weird thing about this movie is like she had some sort of medical condition, but they don't ever say
Unspecified medical condition.
Yeah, they never say what it was until like the end of the movie. But
they allude to it through the movie.
They allude that she had some sort of thing, and that's what makes her like so edgy. And
That's why she had a normal life, and then a medical thing happened, and then her life went off the rails.
Yeah, and like she became all like
Emo.
Alcohol?
Oh, she's drinking like the pirate.
Well, okay, fine. Thank you, Doctor. Thank you so much for your time. Let's go, Mum.
emo and edgy and like
Although she worked in a Christmas store.
she did.
She did.
She wore an elf outfit throughout. I feel
It's
like
not very edgy.
I feel like she wore the elf outfit throughout the entire movie.
Was there any scenes with her not in an elf outfit?
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, I don't think there was.
Hey, Elf! This is my little helper.
I have nicknamed her Lazy the Elf because she appears never to work.
Also, her eyebrows were definitely a character in the movie.
Her eyebrows really move around.
They're like, it's like she's like a robot and they just like move on their own. I wish my eyebrows could do that. My eyebrows are not as cool as hers.
I didn't watch Game of Thrones. If you watch Game of Thrones, did you watch Game of Thrones?
I didn't, but I want to.
Did her eyebrows move like that in Game of Thrones?
Probably. I mean, they are her eyebrows, so I would assume that they are with her in everything she's in.
True. She's like emo and shit. I swear they try to have like a Tyler. Okay, we're gonna spoil the movie.
Yeah.
So like the whole movie, she meets with this guy, and this guy is like making her become normal, right?
Kind of.
It's
like,
weird.
He's there sometimes, but not. I mean, I have to say, I called this movie like what was gonna happen at the beginning.
Apparently, a lot of people did.
Well, it was pretty obvious.
It's pretty obvious.
what
So
was gonna happen.
the song, George Michael's song, it says, "Last Christmas, I gave you my heart." This movie, Last Christmas, the guy that she falls in love with in this movie gave her his heart.
Which, it's weird. It's a weird, like why they made it so that she fell in love with him is super weird. Like, it would make sense if it was like she like if it was like a platonic thing where like the ghost is there to like, you know, live your life and, you know, do normal things and all of that. But like, they kissed.
Yeah, they kiss, and at one point he says, like, so they're
Can't rely on me.
Yeah, they're getting close, and they like kiss each other, and she's like, basically like, I love you, and he's like, you can't rely on me, but like, he was her heart donor.
So like, she should rely on him.
Yeah, it's pretty wild. It's pretty bad execution.
It is. It had potential though. Like, it could have been good.
That they really wanted that moment to be like the Tyler Durden, Fight Club sort of like big twist moment, and it wasn't.
Say it.
Because we're the same person.
It wasn't.
It was like, what? Why? How is this surprising? You kept hinting at something that we didn't... It didn't make sense. It wasn't like a big reveal. It was like you just kept a piece of information from me and then told me at the end. It wasn't like a twist. And then it was like, she needs to go to a psychiatric ward tomorrow. Like,
yeah,
she shows up to his apartment and like is just there, and the landlord's like, oh, the guy's dead, and she's like, what I'm dating him.
That was like an Irish accent you just did. He's dead.
they're all British in this movie, so that Last Christmas or whatever. Also, like,
great.
every scene, like every moment in the movie is interspersed with a different George Michael song. It's really weird.
But they don't explain that.
They do, sort of. Just all they explain it is she's just a big George Michael fan.
Oh, that was at the beginning? Yeah. I missed it?
And she has like a bag that says George Michael forever or whatever.
George Michael had never been more embarrassed.
That makes sense, I guess.
Seems pretty convenient.
Yeah. It's an interesting concept because I do think that it would be really cool to like explore, I guess, the idea of getting a heart transplant. Like, that would be like a big thing. That would be like a big deal.
Yeah.
But the way that they did it, you wouldn't fall in love with the person who donated their heart to you because they're not around. It would make sense if it was like she was researching the person, and like at the end of the movie they go back and show you her like researching it, and those moments that she's having with him are actually her like researching who he was and like trying to figure out who that person was. Because, like, how did she get the information of the fact that he worked at
Right.
that homeless shelter or where he lived and all of that? I think it would have been more interesting if they then went back and they were like, here's her researching that he used to work at that homeless shelter.
Well, I also just thought it was weird because, like, at the end of the movie, yeah, like, the homeless shelter is, like, a big part of the movie throughout the whole movie. And, like, for some reason, at the end of the movie, she finds out she's insane, but that means she's all better and, like, is happy and, like,
I mean, that's just like how we all are, right? Once you accept that you're insane, you're fine.
It was just so weird. It was like, how does this mean that? I don't know. It didn't make sense to me.
It didn't.
And, like, I don't think there's a way to fix the movie. I'd say the best way to fix the movie is to just not make the movie at all.
I think that they could fix it. I think you think positively. They could make it a platonic relationship and make it more about her figuring out how to live again and accepting what happened to her. But they, like, glossed over it in a way and didn't really go into what she was having to figure out. Like, they like, talk about it. Like, there was that scene where she's like, they threw my heart out. Like, they just threw it out. They took it out of me and they threw it away. And, like, that moment is, like,
the very next day.
Yeah, like, that should have been... You're stupid. That should have been, like, what they went for. I guess.
Yeah.
I don't know if that made sense.
It did. It's just like the other problem is, like, it has that serious tone of, like, heart transplant, but, like, that doesn't hit till the very end.
Yeah.
And the rest of the movie is very, like,
Quirky,
and, like, you know, it has the that cheesy, like, Lifetime music in it. The, like, boom 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 boom. You know what I'm talking about?
Mm-hmm.
You know that kind of music?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, not a fan.
Yeah, wasn't great.
Should we talk about the other movie?
Yeah.
What's this one called?
The Happiest Season. I really liked it.
I liked it a lot too.
I liked it. I thought it was good. I think there were... Are we spoiling it? Like, are we allowed to spoil it?
Sure.
Okay, I'm spoiling it.
Whatever.
I wish she should have ended up with Aubrey Plaza. 100%. She 100% should have. That's all that's just I feel. I'm going to start a campaign. I feel like there needs to be a Happiest Season 2 and she ends up with Aubrey Plaza.
I just woke up thinking about going home with you and got very excited about Christmas. I get to go meet the people that made my favorite person.
I'll always take December way over summer.
Abby, you and Harper have a perfect relationship.
She is my person, and I really want everyone to know that. I want to marry her. What are you doing on your phone?
I left a gentleman alone in my apartment, so I'm tracking him to make sure he leaves.
You're tracking him?
Yeah, I track everybody. If the NSA can do it, so can I.
I'm so excited. I can't believe I'm finally going to meet everyone.
There's something that we should talk about.
Hi!
I didn't tell my parents. I'm gay.
So who do they think I am?
This is Harper's orphan friend, Abby.
Yes, of course. They're there.
You're so brave. You don't need to be.
Oh my god. So The Happiest Season is a movie.
Yes. Good job. Nailed it.
A rom-com of sorts.
A rom-com Christmas movie.
The movie has Kristen Stewart.
Uh-huh.
You know, our favorite vampire mom.
Favorite
vampire mom.
Yep.
And it has Aubrey Plaza.
Mm-hmm.
Our favorite zombie girlfriend, right? She was in that movie, that Beth movie where she's a zombie. And
I don't know that movie.
Oh, okay. It's another rom-com.
Okay.
And it has
Dan Levy.
Mm-hmm. From Schitt's Creek.
Yep.
And then others.
What's that? The other girl, the Harper, the one that plays Harper. What is her name? She's in other things too.
I don't. Hold on.
It's something Davis.
I don't have my phone.
Mackenzie Davis.
Who is Mackenzie Davis?
She was in. I'll tell you. 1 second.
Thank you.
She was in.
Oh, Terminator Dark Fate. She plays. She's like the new Terminator in Terminator Dark Fate.
Yeah.
I know her from that. I forget what she goes by. She's like a cyborg in that movie.
Grace.
It's pretty.
Her name in
yeah, Grace. She's pretty good in that one.
That's
pretty-
all I know her from.
Pretty bad movie, but it's decent. It also has the like creepy dude from Legally Blonde.
You're a beautiful girl.
So everything you just said?
I'm a man who knows what he wants.
And I'm a law student who just realized her professor is a pathetic asshole.
It also has Alison Brie.
Oh yeah, I forgot. Alison Brie's in it.
So basically what the movie is about, it's about a gay couple, right?
Mm-hmm.
Harper and
Abby.
And Abby is Kristen Stewart. Harper is Grace.
Nicely done.
And
they go back to Harper's family for Christmas, and Harper's family does not know that she is with Kristen Stewart or that she is gay.
yeah, not only that she doesn't know her, but that she's gay at all.
Yeah.
And it's really weird because it's like on the car ride there that she tells Kristen Stewart's character that her family doesn't know. And they're not just going there for like Christmas dinner.
No, it's for 5 days.
They're going for 5 days. They make that very clear.
Yep.
So like the way they get around it is like her Harper.
Uh-huh.
Harper is like, I just told him you're my roommate. And
Orphaned roommate. That's important.
yeah, orphaned roommate.
Yeah.
Chaos ensues.
Yeah. Because Harper's a bitch through this movie.
Yeah. So Aubrey Plaza's character like shows up and is like,
she was Harper's first girlfriend.
right.
Harper isn't great through the movie. She's like a jerk to Abby through the whole thing. I do have to say, Jane, the sister, the best one. She is the best one.
Here, help me out here. What is this?
It's a painting of Main Street. I made it.
I love that.
And deserves better than that family.
I hate Sloane.
Oh yeah, Sloane's a bitch.
Sloane is Alison Brie's character.
Yep.
At the end of the movie, spoilers, she outs her sister because reasons?
Pathetic.
Sloane, you're making a scene.
I am? You think she's so innocent? All of this is happening because Harper is... Harper is a lesbian. Abby's her girlfriend.
Because she's jealous. Like, I guess, like,
jealous,
Harper
yeah.
is, like, an esteemed writer. But, like, so? That's not cool, bro. You don't, like, out your sister. It's not cool.
It was a weird, like... It was just a weird, yeah, it was weird.
I really liked, Dan Levy's character.
Of course.
He was like... did you ever see Road Trip?
No, yeah, I think I did see that.
So, like, in Road Trip, basically that movie's about how this guy sends a porn to his ex-girlfriend.
Yeah, I do remember that movie.
And they ask Tom Green to watch the snake.
Yeah.
Come on. You better eat him, Mitch. Before I do. He's tasty. He's tasty, Mitch.
Why'd you lie to me?
He's like the Tom Green of this movie.
Yeah.
And
that's
like
a good
he
way.
calls in,
Yeah.
oh, all the pets are taken care of. What about the fish? And like the fish are all dead and stuff. It's really funny. And when he shows up at the end, he's really funny. This movie's got a nice blend of like heart, but also like some good comedy. This movie makes me think of that movie with Andy Samberg, the one that just came out. The like Groundhog's Day movie.
Oh,
Palm Springs.
Palm Springs.
It has that same sort of thing where it's like, there's going to be a happy ending, and that, like, you kind of sense where it's all going.
Yeah.
Like, and everything kind of goes the way you think it's going to go, but it's just so charming, and there's enough, like, drama there.
Yeah.
But it's not, like, overly
Not
cheesy.
Too much. Yeah.
I feel like this movie and Palm Springs have that in common.
I can see that.
But I liked
I
it a lot.
genuinely liked Kristen Stewart.
Yeah.
Although I was saying I don't think I've seen her in anything else besides Twilight.
No.
Nothing. I can't think of a single thing that I've seen Kristen Stewart in except Twilight.
What about Panic Room?
Do it. She was like 10 in that. That doesn't count.
What about I saw her in American Hustle? No, what's it called? I don't know. I saw her in this movie with Jesse Eisenberg, and she played like a stoner, and she was really good in it. I feel like she's pretty solid. I feel like Twilight just kind of
gave her a bad rap.
I feel like it gave everyone
A bad rap.
in that movie a bad rap. It gave Robert Pattinson, who's an amazing actor, a bad rap.
I haven't seen him in anything else either.
It gave what's her name? From Trolls.
Anna Kendrick. She was hardly in Twilight.
Right. But like even when she was first coming up, I remember she was in that movie with George Clooney.
Uh-huh.
And even back then, everyone's like, the girl from Twilight, and then quickly everyone's like, she was barely in Twilight, you know, who cares? And they moved past it. But I feel like it's been harder for Kristen Stewart and Robert Pattinson and others.
And others.
Carlisle. We're looking at you, Carlisle.
Poor Carlisle.
Yeah, I like the movie a lot, though.
I liked it a lot, too. I thought it was cute. It was way better than Last Christmas.
Yeah, certainly. It's also very predictable. But
yeah, but that's the best Christmas movies.
Yeah.
They have to be a little predictable, and they have to have a happy ending. You don't want to watch a Christmas movie that doesn't have a happy ending.
Yeah, it's predictable, but like it's endearing enough to like keep you in. You're kind of like, and you like care about the characters too. Like they build up the characters really well.
Yeah.
Harper and
although Harper is wearing a really unfortunate wig through the entire movie.
I didn't notice that.
Oh, I noticed it. The bangs, they were really bad.
I didn't notice it, but like I feel like the characters, the chemistry between Harper and Kristen Stewart were like okay. It's like okay.
Yeah.
I don't know what's going on with the lagginess here. I hope that doesn't translate to the video. Yeah, I feel like the chemistry was pretty good.
I thought so.
The chemistry. Oh, speaking of chemistries, Last Christmas, her and the dude, just to go back there, had no chemistry.
No.
Because they only had like 3 scenes together, so it was kind of weird.
Yeah, but they shouldn't have chemistry because he's a ghost.
And yeah, he doesn't exist.
He doesn't exist.
The movie literally ends with him getting hit by a car.
Yeah.
It's pretty sweet.
They shouldn't have chemistry.
Anyway. That's it.
So yeah, those are the Christmas movies we watched.
That's our Christmas extravaganza. Ricky's being really loud. He's just up here just breathing as loud as possible. Do it in the mic, bro. Yeah, check out our other shows on the channel. Subscribe, whatever. Maybe we'll do more of these.
Okay, bye.